Hello everybody, it is currently 1 a.m. and it's very cold, so if you're wondering why I'm quiet and why that heat is going on, that's why. So I've tried a few times now to record this update, but I think, this is about hopefully the time I'll actually feel the need to upload it. So, you might notice my channel's been a bit wishy-washy as of late. That's because I've been juggling a few things. I've been a couple changes in the way my family's going about day-to-day life. That is the best way I can explain it, which has limited my amount of time I can spend editing. Along with that, I've also got a proper job. It depends on when I actually get called in for work. It's that kind of job. So I'm not a proper functioning member of society yet. That just made myself sad. And yeah, a few other things have gone into a bit of a inconsistent schedule. So I hope you guys have not minded. I understand if you have, but yeah, I do not know how well I'll be able to maintain the 3 videos a week schedule that I've gone with for the last few years. Chances are it will drop permanently down to 2. I'd say that because we are leading up to the Death Battle season, right? It's coming very soon. Which means that every episode Death Battle, I have several videos I generally would make. I would make a prediction for the episode that was announced in it. I'll make a review for the episode, and I will do a how it should have been, a parody of it. And potentially, I might even record a reaction to the episode initially. Though my reactions are incredibly boring and not very fun to watch, because I'm very, very me. So I don't know. It'll depend on if people like them or not. So that'll be that. I've been working on a couple pretty big projects. One of them just came out, Ruby Volume 4 Abridged, and only 1,000 people watched it. Ruby Abridged is like the series that I go to work on when I'm really burnt out on making content, because it's like a comfort series for me to work on. Normally that would be Not Death Battle, but as you might know, I'm working on Peter Paul vs. One Pun Man, episode 50 of Not Death Battle, which is going to be incredibly underwhelming to everyone now that it's taken so long. And still hasn't come out yet, so it's bound to be disappointing. But yeah, I don't want to get burnt out working on that, because this is episode 50. I should be having fun working on it. So I work on it, and then when I start to feel a bit burnt out on it, I stop and work on something else, so I don't reach burnout on Port vs. Punman, because I'd feel just the worst if I was working on episode 50 and I just wasn't into it. And I hope you can understand that. Though I guess most people would not understand like what burnout's like unless you are a YouTuber. In which case, my condolences for choosing this life. I'm kidding. It's great. It's great. To be able to like make stuff that people enjoy, and if they enjoy it at least, which I choose to believe they do, and that is why they have stuck with me. So. Port vs. Punman is being worked on. I've also got a couple other Versus related things. Now I guess a lot of people might be wondering where's the Godzilla vs. Gamera review and like the kaiju stuff. I got sort of burnt out on those reviews, like, because I did so many in quick succession, and I really wanted to do that and then look back at season 7 and then do like a ranking of every episode of Death Battle. But I just I don't know. When I was working on it, I sort of lost motivation for various reasons, but I was not having fun working on the video, and last time I did try to go and do the review and like get back to writing, recording, and editing it, I just wasn't having fun anymore. I was not having fun talking about the episodes. Which is funny, because like, aside from the character assassination that is Epion, I like Kaiser vs. Epion. I like Power Rangers vs. Voltron quite a bit, in spite of MatPat's voice acting, which for the most part I don't even think is too bad. I like Dragon's vs. Mechagodzilla, though it is like probably the worst of the lot, because it's mostly that sort of things happen animation with like no real rhyme or reason for why things happen, and the characters are really stupid in some of the things they do. And of course, Godzilla vs. Gamera is my favorite episode of Death Battle of all time. So it's not like any of these episodes are ones that I don't want to talk about. It's just I could not have fun talking about them. They just was not fun for me. And again, it's that point where if I'm not having fun talking about my favorite episode of Death Battle, maybe just don't do it. And that's sort of where I fell down to. And it's not fun to think about working on. I don't know. I guess it's just burnout is just hitting that hard in that regard. I will of course be making reviews for the next new episodes as they come out. I do have a couple more of those Death Battle season list ideas planned out. because they're fun to do. Because like while the actual videos themselves aren't terribly different to the matchup for every character who's been on X, the thought process that goes into determining the matchups and like trying to balance the season out is very fun, and I find that a bit more fun than just, hey, here's a matchup. Because like I get to think, okay, what's a matchup with this theme? Does it sort of fit? Do I think that's good enough? Yeah, I think that's good. And yeah, it's both limiting and not as limiting as that's the other formats. So I just find this one a lot more fun to do. So yeah, I will be doing a couple more of those. And as for versus content that some of my other like subscribers who aren't here just for me to talk about Death Battle might be interested in, there are a couple versus related things that are coming out. Of course, there are probably some people wondering what's the April Fool's video going to be, because I always do one that parodies a different versus series every year. I'm not fucking telling you. Maybe I haven't even done one this year. You don't know. One day I'm going to buck tradition, and it could be this April Fool's. Who knows? I don't. But that's just see later. I am working on something else that is tangentially related to not Death Battle, that hopefully you guys will get a kick out of when it actually comes out. I'm very happy with it, but it's not finished yet. So I mean, I guess I'm happy with what's finished, but just not. Like, I can't be happy with the finished project as it's not actually finished yet. That's too much explanation. Is there anything else that I need to bring up? Yeah, it's mostly just that. It's like there are People vs. Pumpman is being worked on. I know there are people who will not shut the fuck up about it. You're not helping me get content done any faster by wasting my time. There is versus stuff coming. I do have some other ideas for videos. I've said this at the end of every one of these updates I've attempted to record. Feel free to put in the comments your ideas for videos. Chances are I probably won't see them, but there is always the chance that I might. So if you're feeling lucky, go ahead and drop your ideas in the description. Maybe something will come of it. I mean, that whole worst scenes of Death Battle came from a comment that Biff got, and it was fun to work on. So yeah. Oh, I guess I am definitely working on the Transformer movies review. That's like of the animated ones. But the Bionicle movie review did pretty shithouse. So while that was stupidly fun to write and record and edit, and it was just such a breath of fresh air for me to work on something else. Sorry, I bumped the table the mic's on. It was so fun to work on. I do also have to worry about the fact that if I just keep making videos like that don't get views, because my non-versus stuff doesn't really get views. If I keep working on stuff like that, I'm just not gonna get any views, and my channel's just gonna fucking die. So I do have to worry about that. So please, I don't want to say if you are a true fan, that sounds really stupid. If you are a fan and you're interested in more than just versus stuff, you can go check out Ruby Abridged, check out my Bionicle movie reviews, just one of the whole thing. I want to do that more. I've had some other ideas. I've been thinking maybe I should review the Dawn of War games, because I fucking love those games, except Dawn of War 3, and I thought it's so fun to play through them. Maybe one day I will just decide to play through Dawn of War Winter Assault, Dawn of War Dark Crusade, Dawn of War Soulstorm, Dawn of War 2, Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising, Dawn of War 2 Retribution, and then Dawn of War 3, and do a review on each one. My computer's terrible at recording game footage though, so I have no idea if that'll even work. We'll see. But yeah. I think that's all. So yeah, I hope you guys were able to stomach like 9 minutes straight of me just talking with nothing on screen really. Please have a good one, everyone. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, I'll see you next time.